It is the end of another weekend, Project 70, and this weekend is very exciting because we can now officially buy an artist's second player card in the set. Infinite Archives, Jackie Robinson, Gold, 1 of 1. But now we have this Project 70 Jose Canseco, and when you put them together, they make one single card. But we get Don Mattingly 7 times, and he has a massive water chew in his mouth. And before I begin, I did want to offer an apology to Action Bronson by mistakenly omitting your name when I was talking about that 1971 Topps Mattingly. When I used that cut, it didn't even dawn on me till the next morning that I used it and I didn't even mention your name. So apologies about my omission. But welcome to episode number 12 of the Project 70 show. My name is Chris, otherwise known on Twitter and Instagram is at CRT_Sportscards. And my website is where you want to go for everything related to Project 70 and Project 2020. And this weekend I'll be releasing the second week pricing for all of the live Project 70 cards. So if you're curious on the pricing, make sure you're on the website sometime around Sunday morning, because that is when I'll have all the pricing updated for you. So it is Friday, and of course before I recap the Thursday and the Friday cards, one thing that I have not done on this series this year is really talk about the print run numbers, and that's something I did religiously in Project 2020. And I think it's just because the buying windows are larger now. There are 3 cards per episode, and if I made these episodes too long every single day, I'm not sure they'd be watched as much as they are now. So I try to keep them bite-sized. And at the end of the day, right now, this early into the set, we just don't know what a good print run is. We're still learning the averages. But when you take a look at those Monday cards, the Randy Johnson by Blue the Great, 2596 right now. That is the 37th highest ranked card in the set. We've only had 42 cards ranked at the moment. We had Joshua Vides, Thurman Munson, 2934, 34th overall. And then the leader on the Monday cards, that Jackie Robinson, a very healthy number, 4,160, 16th, but that card also is under the average at the moment. Now taking a look at the Tuesday cards, that Yogi Berra by Ron English, the one that was very controversial, 3,055, 33rd. Deion Sanders by Don C, 3247, 24th. And then Cal Ripken, 2345, coming in 40th. So what that means on that Ripken is there were only 2 cards at the moment with a lower print run on their card than that card at the moment. But it also speaks to Cal Ripken overall. Cal Ripken had a couple of just monster bubble cards in Project 2020, but for the most part, he didn't sell that well. And his first card here in the set, again, didn't sell very well. So maybe Cal Ripken is not a player that's going to move the needle in a card right now. So when you think about the artist being able to move their player lists around, maybe some artists are going to take Ripken off their list. I have no idea, but maybe some of these early print run numbers will make an artist decide differently on a player and make the set overall better at the end of the day. And then a quick shout out, congratulations to Doug Draher for winning that Randy Johnson by Blue the Great. Print run came in, of course, 2596. His print run guess 2574. And if that name sounds familiar to you, he is a repeat winner from Project 2020. He won the very last free card in Project 2020, the Mike Trout by King Saladin. So congrats, Doug, on winning that free card. So now as we close the curtain forever on the artist's first card in the set, and I will say it was really neat that Topps made every artist release their first card before another artist got their second card. And also I do have a small gripe here because Topps did it correct today with that CC Sabathia, but they did it wrong yesterday with the Ichiro, and I don't understand why Ichiro was card number 49 when he's released in a 3-card bundle that includes card 51. It was just too easy, and Topps, I think, just missed the ball, or as they are last year with Mariner fans, they never gave us a Mariners Day, and they chose to make Ichiro card 49 versus 51. But we have a buff Ichiro from Chinatown Market, and so if you ever thought maybe what Ichiro would look like if he did steroids back in the day, this may be what he would look like. Card 50, the second one up and the second to last first player card or first artist card. We have Stan Musial, the second Cardinal in the set. Hopefully this one sells a little better than that Pujols. but we have him here by Toy Tokyo. And then card number 51, that is not an Allen and Ginter card. That was my immediate thought, and that is because I did not know at the time who Ims Bands was, and I'm probably saying that name incorrectly, but that is actually a wristband when you look at Tony Gwynn. And so I recommend you really do some digging and research on Ims Bands and get the story, because I think this could be a very, very unique set if all 18 cards end up looking like wristbands. But now here's where the real fun starts. The very first look at some artists' second player cards, and we're going to start to see what their collection look like. I'm sure there are bigger terms out there and proper art terms for a collection of artwork, but we do have Britney Palmer, we've got Mr. Cartoon, and we've got DJ Ski releasing their second card today in Project 70. So which one should I tackle first? Which one should I not be giving away for free today? Because of course today is going to be another giveaway card, and you can qualify for the giveaway very easily. And I'll give you the instructions right now. Number one, be subscribed, so hit that button below if you're not subscribed. And then number two, the person closest to the actual print run without going over will win a free copy of a card from today's releases. But first up today is going to be Britney Palmer with her Mookie Betts. And having Mookie Betts be her second card in her set kind of erases my thought process of what her set could potentially be after we saw her A-Rod. And I said, is Britney Palmer going to do a Bad Boys of Baseball set? And I had no idea at the time what her next card was going to be. But you get a real 70s vibe from this card, and that's exactly what she was going for. After the war is over, this is what we were seeing in America. I, of course, was not alive back then, but I also got a lot of Forrest Gump in this card from the images that she used. And the main reason I'm not going to give this card away, and look, I know it's another Dodger, is I'm trying to force myself to collect other artists outside of artists that I collected in Project 2020. When I was building my sort of what am I going to collect in Project 70 list this past week, I kept coming back to the same artists that I collected in Project 2020. And when you think about Britney Palmer with her connection to Gregory Siff, could these cards intertwine eventually in the future? We don't know at the moment. Maybe they'll just be a complete, different set at the end of the day. But I'm trying to find different artists, and I do really like this card. So there is a chance that at the end of maybe hour 68, because I never buy my cards when they first get released, I will pick up this card. But we'll find out in the next couple of days. And now releasing second today is an artist who has really upped the game and really made his card stand out more than the rest. And look, if you saw this card and go, that's a Nos album, you aren't wrong. That is a Satchel Paige card in a cassette form from DJ Ski. And the one thing that has been amazing with DJ Ski's cards, and I miss it of course like a lot of others, when his Babe Ruth released, is on the back of his cards there's a QR code, and it generates a curated playlist for the card. So that is how you take a basic trading card and you elevate it to the next level. Maybe I should also ask DJ Ski to create intro music for me, but I probably can't afford that. But when you think about tying in music artist and sort of that genre of fan into this is a great addition. And again, look, it's Satchel Paige. There is nothing that I can say about Satchel Paige other than it's Satchel Paige. It's about time. He's in the set. This is a fantastic player, probably the best pitcher of all time. And you have to ask yourself, if there is not a Satchel Paige, do we as fans of baseball ever know of CC Sabathia? We don't know. But on the third card that released today, we have Mr. Cartoon with his CC Sabathia. And this is the giveaway card for one simple reason, and it's the reason why I'm going to say it again, why Project 70 is at the end of the day going to be better than Project 2020. The connection of Cartoon with CC Sabathia, Cartoon tattooed CC Sabathia, and there is a real true love and connection between artist and subject, and that is why I think this is a fantastic card, and I want to give it away to somebody because this is the spirit of Project 70. So right now in the comments below, get that print run guess in. It is a Yankee, it is CC Sabathia, and it is Mr. Cartoon. You got East Coast, you got West Coast, you got West Coast there again. So good luck with this number. Is it going to be high or is it going to be lower? And also, if you're opening up any packages over the weekend, I hope you find a rainbow foil out of 70 or someone lucky out there hits a gold 1 of 1. With that, have a fantastic weekend. Buy the cards you want on the Tom's website, and I'll see you back on Monday night for the beginning of week number 5 and episode number 13 of the Project 70 show.